Hey, future web designers, ever clicked on a website and just been wowed by how it looks? The colors, the layout, the cool fonts? And then you've seen others that are, well, just a wall of text. The secret ingredient, the magic touch, is something called CSS. And today, we're going to pull back the curtain and show you exactly what it is and how you can start using it.
Right? You know the ones I'm talking about. You load a page and it's just black text on a white background. No style, no personality. It's kind of like looking at the bare bones of a building before any of the design work has happened. That's a website without its fashion designer, without CSS. And that's exactly the problem we're here to solve.
And look at this. This right here says it all. On the left, you've got your basic, unstyled HTML. It's the information, sure, but it's not very inviting. Then on the right, bam! Same exact content, but totally transformed. That's the power of CSS. It takes the blueprint and turns it into a place you actually want to be.
So how do we make that incredible transformation happen? Well, we bring in a specialist. It's time for you to meet the web's very own stylist. Let's get into what CSS actually is.
Okay, so the official name is Cascading Style Sheets, which sounds a little technical, I know. But honestly, just think of it as the language of design for the web. If HTML is the structure, the skeleton, then CSS is everything you see on the outside. It's the skin, the clothes, the hair, it's all the style.
Here's a super simple way to think about it. Imagine your HTML is just a plain white t-shirt. It's functional, but it's not very exciting. Now, CSS is like your box of fabric paints, dyes, and patterns. You use CSS to add the color, the graphics, and the cool design that makes that t-shirt uniquely yours. The end result? A fully styled web page.
All right, you ready to learn how to speak this language of style? Don't worry, it is way, way easier than it sounds. There's a simple little structure to it that you'll pick up in no time. Let's break it down.
So, anytime you write a CSS rule, you're really just making a simple statement with three parts. First, you've got the selector. That's what you want to style, like a headline or a paragraph. Then you have the property. That's what about it you want to change. Maybe its color or its size. And finally, the value. That's how you want to change it. Make it blue, make it bigger, you get the idea. Seriously, that's all it is. When you write CSS, you're basically just giving your website instructions in plain English. You're just saying, hey browser, see all my paragraphs? I want them to be blue and I'd like them centered on the page. It's a conversation. It's you telling your web page exactly how to dress.
Okay, so now you know what to say. The next question is, where do you say it? Turns out there are three main ways you can apply your CSS styles, and each one is useful for different situations.
First, you've got inline styles. Think of this as a quick, one-time touch-up for a single element. Then there's internal, where you put a block of styles at the top of a single HTML page, perfect for a one-off page with a unique look. But the real powerhouse, the one you'll use most often, is an external style sheet. This is like having a whole separate wardrobe for your website, where you define all your styles in one place to keep everything consistent. It's so much more organized.
So at this point, you know how to make your websites look pretty. But is that all CSS is good for? Absolutely not. It goes so much deeper than just appearances. Good styling is actually crucial for making a website work well.
Think about it. Good styling makes a site easier to read and navigate. That's a better user experience. It can help people with visual impairments by using proper contrast and font sizes. That's accessibility. And maybe most importantly today, CSS is what allows your website to look amazing whether someone's on a giant desktop monitor, a tablet, or their phone. It makes your site truly responsive. And of course, it helps you stand out from the crowd. We have covered a ton of ground here, but the key takeaway is that you now understand the fundamental secret behind every great-looking website on the internet. The power is literally in your hands. So remember that plain, boring website from the beginning? You now have the skills to take that and turn it into something beautiful, something powerful, something that actually communicates a feeling. With CSS, you're not just organizing information. You're a designer. You're an artist.
The web is a massive open canvas, and you've just been handed the paintbrush. So the only question left is, what are you going to create? I, for one, can't wait to see it. Go on, go make something amazing.